At this fucking point, what do we even do? What do you want us to fucking do at this point? What do you want us to do? Velus Jones can't field punts, apparently. That's all he was supposed to be able to do coming in. Oldest rookie in the class. That's great. That's great for us. Ihmir Smith-Marsette messed up last week in crunch time. Guess what we did? Fourth quarter, we're still giving the ball to Ihmir Smith-Marsette. Darnell Mooney, we throw him the ball late in the game. Nice floater to potentially win the game. Makes the catch, but he bobbles it, so it's only at the 1 yard line. What do you want us to do? The offensive line had a hit out for Justin Fields today. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, man. Shit. Montez Sweat was fucking lighting Justin Fields' ass up. He had at least 5 or 6 times where he was down in pain. I don't even know what to fucking say. You can't, you can tank. You can tank. That's all great and everything. Oh, we want to tank for this player. Great. Great. This team's a lot more than just 1 or 2 pieces away. A lot more. We have potentially 1 receiver that can play football for a significant period of time for a team that should be a starter on any team. We have 1 player in our receiving corps. We have running backs that are good. Our offensive line's completely trash. Completely trash. Terrible. Terrible offensive line. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. The defense isn't bad, but the offense, man, holy fuck. Holy shit, man. I don't get why we can't get it right. You can sit here and blame QBs all you want, but seriously, who the fuck is succeeding in this goddamn offense? Who in the fuck has ever succeeded in this goddamn offense? Oh, wait. It's fucking stupid, man. We're acting... I just can't watch this fucking offense. It's fucking terrible. You want to talk about bad offenses, you bring up college football, you bring up Iowa. That is what this feels like, man. This is a miserable offense. A miserable, laughable, terrible offense. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. People like Ihmir Smith-Marsette should not be playing. Granted, Dante Pettis had a catch today, but he should not be playing. There's so many guys on this team that don't really even deserve to be on NFL rosters, but for some reason they were giving them a chance. That's what we do. We have a preseason roster right now, going up against legitimate people. I don't know, man. Part of me wants to say just fuck it. Tank! Fucking tank! But you tank, we wind up in a situation where you potentially could be at 1. You don't pass up Will Anderson. You absolutely can't pass up Will Anderson, so I don't want one. Quarterbacks shouldn't even be on the board, because we don't even have shit for the quarterback to use to begin with. Might be too early in the top 3 to go offensive line, probably too early to go receiver, so what the fuck do we do, man? What the fuck do we do? Our best bet was to be around 8 to 12, somewhere in between there in the draft. But man, this team unfortunately won those 2 fucking games, and they can't even make shit fucking interesting. I don't know. I don't know what can be said about this Bears team that hasn't been said already. They are a joke. They're a terrible football team. I don't understand it. I don't understand why we can week after week after week after week after week after week see the same old shit from the offense. There's no sense of fucking game changing, planning, none of that shit. We don't change our schemes. We don't do any of that. We go with the same old shit and hope it works. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, thinking that it's going to get a different result. That's what insanity is. That's what this fucking team is. And it ain't just Matt Eberflus. It's happened for the last however many years. This team has failed to adapt. It's awful. This team is awful. We've had some bad offenses. People made fun of, the Bears are just defensive football. That's all you get when you see the Bears. That's all you see when you get this season's Bears. The other Bears can put up some fucking points at least. This fucking team. Holy fuck. You might get 1 decent drive a game. 1. This team's... Oh my gosh, man. I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It's laughable that this is the roster that Ryan Poles put together. It's laughable. You had money to spend. You didn't spend it. I would like to think you're going to go after some players like a DJ Moore in the trade deadline. I would like to think that you're going to go try to get Justin Fields some help. There's not many great receivers coming up in this draft class, or in this free agency class. It's a lot of the guys that already been there. Nelson Aguilar, Juju Smith-Schuster. There's a lot of guys on this free agency class that are the top tier of the free agency class that we've already passed up on. We've already passed up on them. So what makes anybody think that we all of a sudden, now that we have $100 million, are going to be able to go out and get some fucking weapons? We've already not shown interest in the fucking guys that we're all on 1 years going into this year on prove-it deals. We don't want them. Ryan Poles didn't want them. So what are we going to end up with? What are we going to end up with? Probably some other fucking dude that gets cut. We're going to end up getting a fucking leftover. We're going to go get a fucking Lynn Bowden. Or we're going to go get somebody that fucking got cut off their roster just because of space. I don't know what the fuck the Chicago Bears doing. I don't. You had multiple opportunities this offseason to sign a fucking offensive lineman. Guess what we didn't do? Sign a fucking offensive lineman. We didn't fucking do it. We fucking refused. We sat there fucking threw a temper tantrum every time anything fucking came. As somebody came as a fucking free agent, we sat there and fucking pouted about it. We don't want him. We don't want that one. We want this one. We want the new one. We want this guy. We want Kellen Deach, who ain't gonna fucking play for us, rather than going out and fucking get somebody that actually will. This fucking team's ran by a fucking group of morons. It's a fucking group of morons. That's all I gotta say about them. They're a fucking group of morons. Now, anybody in the comment section that's gonna sit here and say, you just don't get it. We're tanking. We're doing this and that. Shut the fuck up, because respectfully, you don't know shit about shit. There's a difference between tanking and fucking showing development. We're not even showing fucking development. That ain't fucking, oh, we're tanking. That's why we suck. It's, we fucking suck. That's what it is. I'm getting out of here. Fuck this goddamn team. If they can't fucking turn this shit around, I'm gonna fucking be pissed. And I'm already fucking there. It's week 6, and we're fucking 2-4, and we haven't shown a fucking goddamn sign of life since fucking week 1. I want you to look at this fucking photo. I want you to look at this fucking photo. See how fucking joyous we were. See how fucking joyous we were? Everybody sliding around. Can you see it? Nah, it's not even showing up very well. Oh well. It's a fucking picture of us sliding around in the fucking water week 1. Everybody's fucking happy. I ain't seen a single fucking person look happy since. This goddamn team is a joke. It is not performing. It is not doing things the right way. It is not showing that anybody wants to play football. It's not showing that the coaching is able to adapt. I get it. The team isn't supposed to be good. That doesn't mean they can't be competitive. That doesn't mean their offense can't show signs of life. I get it. I don't even know if we've had a game of 200 yards passing from our fucking starting quarterback. You know how miserable that is? You know how terrible that is? Let's see what Justin Fields' season high in passing yards is. His season high is last week, 208. Before that, his season high, or after that, 190 today. That's his season high if we eliminate last week. He has one game over 200 yards. One singular fucking game as an NFL starting quarterback that has started every single fucking game. Do you know how terrible you have to be as a team for your team not to average over 200 passing yards per game? That's unheard of. It's the fucking NFL. It's a passing league, and we can't even do that? We spent $4.5 million on our entire receiving core. That's almost 7 times less than what fucking Tyreek Hill makes. Just for a fucking example. Our group of 6'8 guys are getting paid 7 times less than one fucking individual that has turned Tua into a goddamn MVP candidate. Maybe we should stop fucking being cheap. Maybe we should go get a fucking offensive line. Maybe we should go get a fucking goddamn receiver that's worth some fucking... Instead, we want to go fucking get guys that are getting cut. They're leftovers of the fucking Vikings. Amir Smith-Marset. Go get some fucking leftovers. Dante Pettis. We're going to go get some fucking leftovers from the Packers. Kwame St. Brown. I think Kwame St. Brown has a future. I think he is somebody that we can see being with the team a little bit longer than just this year. What's the purpose of having a bunch of one-year guys when you want a guy to fucking develop? If you're going to do that, at least get somebody that's fucking talented. We're just talking in circles, man. This team is so goddamn frustrating to watch. I'm sure you fucking figured that out if you're a Bears fan already. I don't know what you want. I don't know what we want. All I can say is, if we suck and we are a top 5 team, we need an offensive lineman, or we need a goddamn receiver. And even then, we still have so many more things that we need on that offense. We need at least 2 or 3 starting caliber offensive linemen, at least 2 receivers that can fucking play, and then on top of that, depth at the position. A tight end that can actually go get a fucking catch, because I haven't seen Cole Kmet catch the ball in forever. He has like 4 catches on the season. But guess what? Fuck me. We're probably going to go draft a goddamn linebacker because we won't pay Roquan. Or we're going to go fucking... We're going to go fucking get a goddamn running back for the 5th year in a row because we have to fucking draft a running back every year. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, anything I say is going to fucking be looked at by this organization and fucking laughed about, and then we're going to go fucking fail one more time next year. I don't even know why I waste my breath on this team, man. They're just a bad team. We are just a bad team. I don't want to hate on the team. I really don't. I've grown up a fan of this team my entire life. My entire fucking life. Had to sit there. Was a Rex Grossman fan growing up because I was a little young boy during those times. Had to be a Jay Cutler fan. Wait to be a Trubisky fan. We're not going to talk about in between fucking Jay Cutler and Trubisky because no. Kyle Orton. Oh, God. Anyways. I've seen a lot of Bears football, so I don't want us to fail. I really don't. We have the opportunity to tank, and I'd rather see us win 5 to 6 games and get 8 through 12, somewhere around there, so we're in a position to get a receiver, and we're not reaching. I don't want to tank. I just don't want to tank, man. I don't know what benefits tanking does for us. I don't. Will Anderson's at the top. Great. It would be great to have Will Anderson, but the entire fan base would shit on you. I might be the only one that fucking likes it. On top of the fan base shitting on you, the offense would still have so many more fucking issues. You can't take an offensive lineman if we're number 1. You can't take a fucking receiver if we're number 1. You just fuck yourself. Can we at least win some goddamn games, show some goddamn development, and potentially try to salvage this season? That's all I want, man. I just want to watch fucking Bears football, and at the end of the day, not fucking sit there shaking my head about the incompetency of the coaching staff, how bad the team looks. I want to say, you know what? We played a good game, but they played a better game than us. I want to say that. I want to feel as if it was a good fucking game at the end of the day. Not like a shit show. That's what it feels like when it's watching the Bears. The Giants game, shit show. This game, shit show. Minnesota, shit show. I don't even know if we've had a game that hasn't felt like a shit show this year. I really don't. I don't think we have. I'm going to get on out of here because I'm just rambling at this point. I got to stop at some point. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me how much of an idiot I am down below or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I really don't. If you don't like it, then go fucking watch somebody else, because I really don't care. I'm gonna speak my fucking mind, because I'm the only one that wants to fucking keep it real when it comes to the goddamn Bears. I don't fucking give a fuck.